Asalam Alaikum wabarakatuhu, dear brothers and sisters in Islam. As we embark on a new day, let us pause to reflect on the choices we make and their eternal consequences. On today's episode of Sacred Whispers, we delve into the profound wisdom of Surah An-Nazi'at, verse 38 to 41.
وآثر الحياة الدنيا فإن الجحيم هي المأوى وأما من خاف مقام ربه ونهى النفس عن الهوى فإن الجنة هي المأوى.
These verses from Surah An-Nazi'at serve as a profound reminder of the choices we make in this life and their eternal consequences. When we prioritize the fleeting pleasures of the world over our obedience to Allah, we risk falling into the depth of hellfire. It is a sobering thought that should prompt us to pause and reflect on our own lives. In the hustle and bustle of our daily routines, it is easy to get caught up in the pursuit of worldly success, wealth, and recognition. However, we must not lose sight of our ultimate purpose, to worship and please Allah. It is essential for us to regularly assess our priorities and ensure that our actions align with our faith. Take a moment to evaluate where you stand. Are you prioritizing the temporary pleasures of this world at the expense of your spiritual well-being? Are you allowing worldly desires to cloud your judgment and lead you away from the path of righteousness? Reflect on the choices you make each day and their implications for your hereafter. While it is important to fulfill our worldly obligations and responsibilities, we must also nurture our spiritual selves. Strive for a balance between your worldly affairs and your spiritual growth. Dedicate time each day to engage in acts of worship such as prayer, Quranic recitation, and remembrance of Allah. Cultivate a heart that fears its Lord and seeks His pleasure above all else. Remember, paradise awaits those who fear Allah and strive to restrain themselves from following their base desires. Let's endeavor to be among those who prioritize their faith and obedience to Allah, knowing that true success lies in attaining His pleasure and the everlasting bliss of paradise. On this, we've come to the end of today's episode of Sacred Whispers. Indeed, this is a reminder to you and me. ربنا إننا آمنا فاغفر لنا ذنوبنا وقنا عذاب النار. May Almighty Allah's mercy encompass us in all our undertakings. Wastaghfirullah. Assalamu Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.